and Swedish lost, but I think he'll be okay.
Hey, it's from Swedish's cell phone, so how do we know it's legit random?
I don't know. I mean, I like, so the cool thing that Typo actually brought up, so you basically, what you do is you take the controller cursor to one of the random selects, and then you say if it's going to be left or right of the middle row of characters, or the middle column of characters, which I think is really cool. So like, you know, you could say, you know, obviously it's not going to be, what is it? It's like Mewtwo, I don't remember what other characters in the middle. But then you just say, yeah, I think it's going to be left or right, and it's pure random.
Yeah. So in this matchup, because it's a Sheik, Fair is really good, especially against Peach in the corner, especially if they're in a spot where they can't wave dash back down tilt.
Yep.
So a lot of that first stock was just Swedish had stage control and blocked off Lana with 4 tilted Fairs.
Lana. You know, come on. Put some respect on my man's name. Lana Del Rey, for those that don't understand the reference.
Dude, this is looking like a slaughter.
Yeah.
I feel like Swedish has landed like 2/3 of his damage by Fairs.
Yeah. And he's just putting auto cancel Fairs on shield, which is so good. Even if it doesn't connect, then, you know, there's not really any risk associated with it.
And I mean, look at how much Swedish is holding center stage.
Yeah. You scared him.
I don't think Lana's held center stage
Lana.
for longer. Lana has held center stage for longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, now it's longer than 2 seconds, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
So the way to counter Fair, if they're in positions to wave dash back and down tilt, that's a hard punish, and that was a hard punish there too.
Yeah, that was actually great coverage by Lana too, knowing that Swedish was setting up for the turnip re-up B, and he was just able to put a back air out and punish instead. And so that's another thing, is you talked about how good Fair is in this matchup. Down throw too, a lot of percent and hit confirms off of it for Sheik. You know, quick 93%.
I always say the matchup's good for you if your grab game and your hitboxes are both good, because then you get to mix up both those options.
Yeah, and in particular, the way the Swedish has been using his back airs has been exceptionally good. That was not good, and he knows it.
And oftentimes in that setup there, it's actually pretty easy to get the reverse hit on the Fair.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he was going for, but Lana was a little bit too high for that to work. So he's trying to do the down tilt, but it's not quite spaced properly.
Yep.
There's not a strict timing window to it, but you gotta know the interaction to do it. You can't just say like, I hope I can spam this down tilt and hope it works. Especially against a guy like Swedish.
Yep. And I love, you know, look at the spacing by Swedish right there too, just putting the back airs and the Fairs right around those down smashes. And a weak bear and another hit coming. Yep. Gigantic hitbox on that back air. Yeah, they got a little bit out of hand. I just wish I knew more of Lana Del Rey's discography, so I can make jokes about, you know, like, man, that was like an ultra-violent game. That's the only one I have, because I know that one of her albums is named Ultra Violence. Like, I don't think Swedish is wearing blue jeans. I don't know. This is looking like a wrap for game 1, though.
Yeah.
Just do it again, back air over and over. Oh, faked him out!
Yeah. But that Fair hitbox hits reverse very often against Peach. And that was very clean. It just looked like Swedish set up all the positions he wanted. Lana could not get anything set up that he wanted.
Yeah. Yep. And it's tough, man. Swedish is good.
That's one of the highlights of Swedish is that.
Oh, he's gonna switch? We're gonna see a different character. Oh. Slocks Jr. in the building.
Hey, he used to play Falco too in the.
Yeah, Lil Santi.
Yes.
He's got Slocks Jr. and Lil Santi are his space animals. And he really wanted a chance to show them off with the Tri-State Invitational. He wanted to play 2-Saint, because he actually does go Fox against 2-Saint on certain stages, but he didn't get the chance to. I'm not a huge believer in the space animals, but I lose a lot of money matches to them, so I have to, you know, hold those L's and say it's definitely possible for him to do this.
First game was so dominant from Swedish.
Yeah, and I think that's like what sort of his mindset is, right? And he's not, this isn't the first time he does stuff like this, where he'll win game 1 and then go a weird character, or sometimes he'll even start game 1 with a weird character, like at Eden when he lost to Sago. He went Luigi game 1, lost the Ditto, and then actually lost Luigi Sheik game 2.
That's
so like, funny. I love that there's an example, though, of his hubris being able to hit him. Like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do this, Swedish. But all good so far.
I love how he's spacing the back airs as if it's Sheik's Fair.
Yeah. all those were like soft back airs that led perfectly into a nice kill confirm.
But if you look at how the hitboxes are, it's very similar. And he has the spacing down really well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny when you watch these players play secondaries, but they're clearly inspired by their mains.
Yeah. No, this is a very weird Fox. Like, there's no tech skill. Just back airs in place of fairs.
Hey, but if you're a good player, you're a good player, man.
Yep. You just out-neutraled him, and now he's actually close to getting a 4-stock.
Who needs tech skill when you have the good position every time? After all, these movements are just tools.
Oh, yep. And it was looking like Lana Del Krey was so apprehensive to go in whatsoever, even when Swedish was giving him space. Finally able to get a kill, but once again, just looking. Oh, the quick 36.
Ooh, welcome to Fox.
Oh, that full cancel number was so fast. That was sick. Not going to do it. One more, though.
Needed like 7% more.
And that should do it. Oh, just kidding. It looked like it was done. But that's why you say it should, not it will. That was bad.
That's where we need the tech skill.
All right. So Swedish bringing it home, getting the 2-0, and I want to wait till we're back in the house so I can start talking about Slox Jr. Yeah, I know that he feels good about being able to win with Slox Jr. He's